Well, you guys knew me, and I and I had to think about it a little bit, as per usual. I still think we're doing this one, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm just gonna say what I think's going to happen, based on the character, since we are her, in fact. I don't think she's gonna be able to do it. I think we're gonna click this, and it's gonna be like she's going to, and then she won't be able to because she's changed so much, and I don't know. I just feel like she wouldn't do it. This, on the other hand, I feel like that would lead down her actually being killed, and by killing herself, or I don't know. I feel like she's gonna end up dead somehow. So I'm just gonna go with the most obvious answer. Fucking some of you are savage, just being like, well, she's already dead, or basically dead, so I'm like, damn, it's pretty fucked up. Don't do it, Sachi. I know you won't. I know you. Oh Jesus, don't do this. Mom's the source of my suffering. No. No! After leaving me with that terrifying final question, she spent years in constant sleep, living more than a living reminder of that tragedy. At the very least, her death would put an end to the pain, even now racking my body, and an end to an end to my fear of her words. And if I want to be liberated from my nightmares, this may be the only means remaining to me. I'm a weak person. I doubt there's a more selfish coward anywhere on the face of this earth. In order to protect myself from my unendurable guilt, I lied to myself for years. I made the world simple and tried to erase who I was. But I can't tell myself that lie anymore. I can't betray Yukun, who went so far to make me realize my mistake. In that case, I've got no choice but to find a new way to run from the past. Namely, killing my mother. Don't do it, Sachi. I know you won't. Come on, prove me right. Maybe Mom's suffering in her own right, being kept alive in such a miserable state. Maybe she'd be happier going up to heaven, where Dad's waiting for her, where she'll never have to see my face again. No, don't say that. As soon as the idea crosses my mind, nauseatingly convenient excuses pop up one after the other. I'm a terrible daughter. Even after all the suffering my selfishness caused my parents, all I'm thinking about is how to make life easier for myself. Is there even blood running through my veins? Perhaps it would actually be the best if I was branded a criminal and sent off to jail. Yes, a real prison where I could spend my entire life atoning for my crimes. Whatever people say, I'm afraid Mahama Academy is hardly suitable for that purpose. The days I spent there were very special to me. Michiru-sama, Maki-chan, Amane-san, Sakaki-san, and Principal Tachibana. Everyone I met there was a truly kind-hearted person. And above all else, it was the place where I reunited with Yukun. The place where he made me his girlfriend. Where he told me that he loved me. It was all far more than I deserved. This will put an end to all that, to my unfair, unwarranted happiness. Therefore, therefore... No. Sachi, stop! Don't do it! I know you won't! Come on! With the same words I always cry when escaping from my nightmares, I reach out and put my hands on my mother's neck. Sachi, stop! Oh no. Come on, Sachi. I know you can't. I know you won't. I mean, you can. You just. Oh God, this is killing me on the inside.
すごいじゃない、サチ。テストで100点も取ってくるなんて、お母さん鼻が高いわ。
Okay, stop. Don't. Come on. I know. Yup. You knew it.
そんなのできるわけないよ。だって、私はお母さんが大好きだった。優しくて温かくて 顔が素敵なお母さんが好きだった。いつも笑顔にあふれていて笑い声が絶えないあの家が大好きだった。だからどんなにお父さんとお母さんが私のことを嫌いになっても
Don't think they hated you, even now.
どんなに私のことを恨んでいるとしても私はお父さんとお母さんのことを恨めない。嫌いになんかなれない。だからこの手でお母さんを殺すなんてこと絶対にできない。できないよ。
As I speak, Mom's face flashes before my eyes again and again. Her slightly embarrassed smile when someone said dinner was delicious. That proud grin when I told her about winning an art contest at school. The excited, happy expression she always had when talking about work with Dad. And many more, far too many to count, all as clear as day. The faces of the person I loved more than anyone else in the world. And oddly enough, the next word to leave my mouth is the same one that's been tormenting me all this time.
どうして
Once the floodgates open, the words don't stop. One after the other, the feelings I've kept locked inside flow uncontrollably out of my mouth.
どうして急に冷たくなったの？
Dude, I bet you the answer. I bet you... there's probably some closure in that goddamn workshop. Come on.
どうして仕事ばかりするようになっちゃったの？どうしてお前のことが嫌いだってはっきり言ってくれなかったの？そう言ってくれれば私にも何かできたかもしれないのに。それなのにどうしてあの日だけは私に優しくしてくれたの？あの日もいつもと同じだったらあんな事故が起こることもなかった。そうでしょ？それなのにどうしてあの日だけなの？答えてよお母さん。ねえお母さん。
Can't do it. I call out to my mother again and again, but no response is forthcoming. Her sleep is undisturbed. That's the nature of a persistent vegetative state. This is reality. I'll never hear her answer. Unless a fucking miracle happens. I suppose I'm going to have to accept that. Accept it and find a way to carry on. If I can't run away, I have to move forward. There you go!
怖い。今日見る夢ではどうしての次があるんじゃないか。その次に続く言葉は私を責める言葉なんじゃないかって。だからその悪夢を終わらせるつもりでここへ来たはずなのに結局何もできなかった。私には殺すことなんてできない。事故があった後は全然お母さんに会っていなかったのに、夢に出てくるお母さんはとても怖い顔をしていたはずなのに、こうしてお母さんを目の前にしたら笑っているお母さんの顔が浮かんでくるの。いっぱい幸せで私が大好きだったお母さんの笑顔ばかりなんだもん。そんなお母さんを殺すことなんて私にできるわけないよ。だから
Oh.
ごめんなさい、ゆうくん。
Well, what now? He's just there. For what? King. Oh my god. Oh! You've got nothing to apologize for, Sachi. You did fine. As Sachi kneels on the linoleum floor, I move quietly to stand at her side. Dude, he snuck in.
ゆうくん。
Or was he there the whole time? I don't know much about your parents, but I think I have a pretty good idea because of just how much you cared about them. When we talked in the park back then, you were always telling me stories about your mom and dad. Even after we reunited in Mahama, you brought up your parents many times. More than even you realize, I think. You love them very much, and you still do. That much was obvious. And that's the exact reason why you've been so afraid. Why you've suffered so much. That's exactly why you've never been able to shake your guilt over causing the accident. It's the same with the final words your mother left you. You're tortured most of all by the thought that she might have hated you, that your parents might have resented you for what happened to them. So in the end, what you really want is to know your parents' feelings. Am I wrong?
そうなのかもしれません。
In that case, why not find out? Oh, well, did Yuji go to the workshop? Is that what happened? So he saw what was in there? Find out exactly why your parents, or what your beloved parents really thought of you, with your own eyes.
そんなのできるはずありません。だってお父さんはもうこの世にいない。それにお母さんだってこうして眠ったままなんです。だからどんなに叫んでも私の声はもう二人には届かない。そんな状態で気持ちを確かめる方法なんて。
Unless something's in the workshop. What if I told you it's possible? Oh!
いくらユウくんでもそんなことできるわけが。
Dude, if Yuji has the power to transcend fucking, you know, this shit. Have I ever lied to you before, Sachi?
それは。
Here's the thing. I don't know what you're going to find. Oh, oh shit, okay. For all I know, you might end up learning something you'll wish you hadn't. You might end up going through life bearing an even heavier burden than before. Are you prepared to take that risk and learn the truth?
私は。
Sachi squeezes her eyelids shut, breaking off in mid-sentence. For a long moment, she contemplates the question. And when they snap open again, the anxiety and uncertainty in her eyes has been replaced with firm determination.
お父さんとお母さんの気持ちが知りたいです。
Damn, you hear it in her voice too?
こうして今のお母さんに会うことでその覚悟はできました。だからその結果がどうであっても全てを受け入れるつもりです。
I see. Well, come on, Sachi. I can never manage to do the same myself. You really are a lot tougher than you look, Sachi. Oh. Take his hand. Go to that damn workshop. We know that's where we're going, right? That's the only thing left to do. Take my hand, then. I'll show you what you really need to kill.
本当に殺してほしかった。
That's right. And no matter what answer you find in the place we're going, I'll be your ally. You said you believe in me? Well, the feeling's mutual. I know you can do this. And if you find an answer that's too painful for one person to bear, I'll share the burden with you. I'll be there. That's not changing, no matter what.
ユウくん。
Alright, I'm done. Want to go destroy the culprit behind your nightmares? Oh, damn. You see that look? Oh, my nose. The look.
はい。
Oh, shit. I'm gonna cry so hard, aren't I? Oh, Jesus. I was already starting to cry. It's gonna be bad. Leaving the hospital behind, I set off toward the residential district, Sachi at my side. Oh, Jesus.
ユウくんはどこに向かっているのでしょうか。
That's a surprise. You'll find out when we get there.
そうですか。
I intentionally give Sachi a pretty pompous non-answer, but she doesn't take the bait. She's probably too concerned with the whereabouts of the truth. I promised her to play along like she usually would. In an attempt to slightly ease Sachi's anxiety, I reach out and take her hand in mine.
ゆうくん。
I thought we were still holding hands. This help a little bit?
はい。ありがとうございます。
Oh god. I can help Sachi see her mistakes. I can offer her reassurance and affection. But if she's going to be saved outright, that's not enough. Her parents need to step in. As for how they really felt about her, even Sachi, who spent many years with them, doesn't know. So maybe this is a little presumptuous of me, but personally, I don't think any parents loved this much by their daughter could possibly hate her in return. Of course not. Oh no.
ゆうくんが向かっていたのはやっぱり私の家だったんですね。
As I come to a halt before the oh god, small house, Sachi finally allows herself to state the obvious. To be more exact, we're heading to the workshop next door.
工場ですか？あそこには金型を作る機械が置かれているだけなはずですけど。
Not a fact. All I've heard from Sachi's uncle is that her parents seem to be up to something in the workshop a little before her birthday. But hidden in those words lies the answer Sachi's seeking, not sinking. Fuck, brain! I'm pretty firmly convinced of that.
そうだったのかって。それじゃどうして工場なんかに。
Sachi, her mother's final question, why? Now that the woman is in coma, we'll probably never know for sure how she intended to finish that sentence. And even if she were, I don't think she... I don't know, man. But if a parent who'd been planning something for her daughter's birthday wanted to say one thing at the end, I think it might have been something like this.
サチ、どうしてもサチに見てもらいたいものがあったの。
The answer you've been seeking should be waiting in there.
私の求めた答え。
If you're ready to face it, open this door. Oh! With those words, I take the aged metal key out of my pocket and unlock the workshop. Oh, Jesus. Here come my fucking tears, dude. I'm waiting for it. It's your decision whether to take that step. You can lock this door and just walk away. And no matter what you choose, my feelings aren't going to change.
ゆうくん。
So don't worry about me or anyone else. One way or another, you need to put an end to this with your own two hands.
はい。
Nodding with a serious expression on her face, Sachi slowly closes her eyes. There's probably a whole torrent of conflicted feelings swirling around in her head right now. Terror that she'll discover proof her parents resented her. Hope that she'll learn the opposite was true. I can almost see the tug of war between those powerful emotions shaking this small girl's heart. Even so, Sachi's capable of accepting the truth now, whatever it may be. I absolutely believe that.
決めました。私はこの扉を開きます。
Oh, Jesus, here we go. With that declaration, Sachi opens her eyes and stares firmly at the entrance to the workshop. You sure about that?
はい。おかしいですよね。そう決めたはずなのに、体の震えが止まらないんです。
Sachi?
でも、逃げるつもりはありません。だから、ほんの少しだけ私に力を貸してください。
Yeah. Oh, as Sachi's hand trembles against the cold iron, I reach out and overlap it with mine. We take 2 long simultaneous breaths, then push open the heavy door. Oh god! Here it comes. Here it comes. I'm gonna start fucking...
何これ。
Oh no, here. Oh, Jesus. Her voice full of surprise, Sachi slowly advances inside. With every step, her eyes grow wider, full of confusion at the scene before her eyes.
あれだけあった機械が全部なくなってる。
Oh God.
それにこれは
Oh. There it is. The workshop's not entirely empty. One wall is covered with dusty party decorations. A carefully arranged flock of photographs and certificates crowd the space, contrasting strongly with the dull gray wall behind.
誕生日おめでとうサチ。
Most eye-catching of all is the large hand-lettered banner above. Sachi slowly reads the words aloud. Oh God, here it comes. I can't. September 23rd. Today's your birthday, right? Oh my God. From what I hear, you haven't been to this place even once since the day of that accident.
どうしてユウくんがそのことを。
Truth is, after you wrote that letter mentioning me, I had the chance to talk to your uncle over the phone. I asked about your parents' disinterest, and he told me about this place. He didn't know the details, but it seemed as though your parents had been up to something here in the weeks before your birthday. He also told me that you had no idea about any of this.
それでユウくんが私をここに。
To be honest, I was tempted to drag you over right away. But I knew that wasn't going to cut it. As long as you kept hiding from your mother, the person you transformed into a symbol of your guilt, you couldn't possibly face up to the past in any meaningful way. Unless you were prepared to accept anything, you'd be able to interpret whatever we found here as part of your warped narrative.
だから一度お母さんに会うべきだってそう言ってくれたんですね。
Yeah. You needed to be a blank slate, so to speak. Given a piece of paper filled to the margins with thick black letters, you had to erase before you can write something new. Damn.
そんなことまで考えていたなんて。
You really are amazing, Yukun. Your parents are the amazing ones here. As I speak, I run my eyes carefully along the painstakingly decorated wall. Getting all those machines removed without you realizing would have been hard enough. And these decorations are all handmade. It must have taken them days. Then they must have wanted very badly to surprise you. To make you happy.
そうなんでしょうか。
I didn't want you to kill your mother. Not the woman sleeping in that hospital bed, at least. That accident was too much for a child to process. Too terrifying. Too painful. Thanks to that overwhelming tragedy, you were imprinted with a hollow, false image. An image of two people who resented you and wanted you to suffer. A hateful illusion you mistook for your parents. That's what you needed to kill. Damn. Damn, the good end. I knew it. Dude, this is it. In this place, time stopped on that day. Here's the reality. Your real mom and dad's feelings preserved in amber.
お父さんとお母さんの思い。
Repeating my words absentmindedly, Sachi gently reaches out to touch the decorations on the wall.
サチが初めてテストで100点を取った。算数が得意なところは私に似たのかもしれない。
父の日のプレゼントにサチが私の絵を描いてくれた。嬉しくて涙が出た。一生の宝物にしよう。
サチはキャッチボールが好きらしい。将来はソフトボールの選手になるかもしれないなんてお父さんと語り合った。
運動会の父兄参加二人三脚で私がサチの足を引っ張ってしまった。明日からジョギングを始めようか。
私に習ってサチが初めて作った卵焼き。 塩を入れすぎて塩辛かったはずなのに、お父さんは嬉しそうに食べていた。
サチが苦手だった国語で100点を取ったテストが見つかった。ちゃんと褒めてあげられればよかった。
God damn. Big old bitch over here crying. Yeah. Okay, let's just. Along with a series of photographs chronicling the first decade of Sachi's life, the walls packed with tests, paintings, and prize certificates. And every single one, there's a note from her parents, spelling out their feelings. They're the simple, earnest sentences of two people watching over their growing child with unabashed pride and affection. It's nothing less than a crystallization of pure parental love.
ずっと昔に描いた絵も、お父さんとお母さんには見せずにいたテストも、もしかして全部取っておいてくれたの？仕事が忙しいからって相手にしてくれないこともあったのに、こんなにたくさんの写真も全部。それにあれだけたくさんあったはずの機械だってどこに。
After all this time, her parents' feelings are finally laid bare. After all those years believing my mom and dad hated me, what Sachi's found here is completely incompatible with that long-standing delusion. She's so bewildered you can practically see the question marks floating over her head. Dropping her eyes from the wall of memories, Sachi finally notices a small wooden object sitting on the table on the far side of the room. Oh.
お父さんとお母さんが大事にしていたオルゴール。
There it is. And, oh, Jesus.
それにこの手紙は。
Curious? Might as well read it. Oh, god damn it, don't do this to me. The envelope, discolored by its long exposure to the sun, still bears the faint letters, to Sachi. Seems they left her an answer after all. Oh, god damn it. Sachi carefully opens the envelope, takes out the letter she'd find inside, and begins to read it out. Alright, hold on. Let me just getting some. Dude, I knew I'd be crying, so I prepared with a paper towel to wipe my tears in advance. So, here we go. I'm ready.
サチへ。まずは10歳の誕生日おめでとう。本当はこの言葉も直接伝えた方がいいと思うんだけど、最近サチとはうまく話せていなかったから手紙を書くことにしました。この手紙に私とお父さんが伝えたいことを一生懸命書いたので、最後まで読んでくれると嬉しいです。それで私たちがまず初めに言わせてほしかったこと、それはたくさんのごめんなさいです。お仕事が忙しくなって一緒に遊んであげられる時間がなくなってしまったこと、サチの頑張りをそばで見ていてあげることができなかったこと、一人でご飯を食べてもらうことが多くなってしまったこと、そのことを謝らせてください。本当にごめんなさい、サチ。でも決してサチのことが嫌いになったわけじゃない。そのことだけは分かってほしいの。私たちがもっとお仕事を頑張ればサチを幸せにしてあげられる、そう思ったんです。だからお仕事が忙しくなってお金が手元に残るようになった時、私とお父さんは喜びました。 これでサチにたくさん美味しいものを食べさせてあげられる。もっとお洋服も買ってあげられるって。でもサチが教えてくれたこと、一人でステーキを食べるより機械の音が聞こえないお家でみんな一緒にカレーが食べたい。その言葉で私たちの考えが間違っていたことに気づかされました。私たちに必要だったのはお金じゃなかったんだって。だから私とお父さんは話し合って一緒にお仕事を変えることにしました。大好きなサチともっとたくさんの時間を過ごせるように。あの家でみんながまた笑って過ごせるように。それを次のサチの誕生日プレゼントにしよう、そう思ったの。でも私たちが好きだったこの工場がずっとサチに嫌われたままなのは悲しい。そう思ってこの工場をサチが好きになってくれるような場所にしよう、そう考えました。その答えがこのアルバムです。機械のなくなったこの工場はこれから幸せになっていく私たち家族の思い出を飾る記録室。世界中どこを探してもここにしかないたった一つのアルバムです。だからこれからここにたくさんの思い出を増やしていきましょう。それこそこの工場の中に収まらないくらいたくさんたくさん。それでサチが笑顔になってくれれば私たちはとても嬉しいです。サチが楽しそうに笑ってくれていること、それが私たちにとって一番の幸せなんだもの。そのことがこの手紙で少しでも伝わってくれると嬉しいです。それからこのオルゴールも私たちからのプレゼントとしてサチに贈ります。サチも今日で10歳だからそろそろ好きな人ができてもおかしくない。私の勘だと公園で一緒に遊んでくれているっていうゆうくんが第一候補かなと思っているんだけど違ったかしら。でもその子に限らずサチにとって本当に大切な人ができた時、その人とこのオルゴールを聴いてください。そうすればサチが素敵だと言ってくれたメロディーが幸せを運んできてくれるかもしれません。そしてその人とたくさんの恋愛をして結婚をしたら私とお父さんに負けないくらい幸せな家庭を作ってください。なんて、それはちょっと気が早すぎたかもしれないけれど、サチの未来が幸せであるように、ずっとずっと笑っていられるように、それがサチに幸せという名前をつけた私たちの願いです。少し長くなってしまったけれど、私たちがサチに伝えたかったことはこれで全部です。そして最後にもう一つだけ、愛してるはまだ難しいかもしれないから、この言葉で私たちの子供に生まれてきてくれてありがとう、 私の方こそありがとう。お母さん、お父さん。
No, don't make me do it. Don't make me start talking. Okay, hold on. Okay, dude, I was crying that whole time. All right. Can I do it? Hold on. Give me some time. Sachi has the answer she's been yearning to find since her childhood. I stand there quietly at her side as tears flow and streams down her cheeks. I know. I can't say for sure how it felt to read that letter. That's something only Sachi herself will ever know. But there's one thing I could say with some confidence. She won't be suffering from those nightmares anymore. But because right now, the words spilling from her mouth aren't "I'm sorry," but "thank you." And while I might be a completely deluded narcissistic moron, I'm pretty sure I also know what the next words out of her mouth are going to be.
私、たった今、ゆうくんにお願いができました。
Oh? And what would that be?
私と一緒にこのオルゴールを聴いてもらえますか？
Yeah, I think I could do that. Oh.
もう遅いから帰っておいで眠いのならキスをしておやすみ透明な約束たち未来を集めて鮮やかな色に染めよういつかもしも思い出になっても間違いじゃないよねずっとこの日のままで くなお願いと思うけど君と二人でいれば幸せになれそうな気がするよもっと神様にお願い目を閉じるよそっと
I needed that whole credits time to calm down. That's why I wasn't talking during it like I normally would, but I'm starting to think that I shouldn't talk during credits anyway. Because usually they're accompanied by amazing songs, and who am I to just put my shitty voice into credits God damn it. Usually it's my time to tell what I thought of the route and stuff. And, I thought this one was definitely more different than the others, because it was, like everyone had something that needed to be solved, and that happens at the very end. Whereas this one, part of her issues was solved in the middle of the route, and then like a little bit afterwards it was like, oh shit, this still isn't over, we need to fix this, and then now we got that. We did it. Oh god. Dude, I already know I'm gonna be taking out the my sound audio from the letter reading, just because, well, one, I didn't say anything, and all I was doing was crying, making sounds, breathing heavily, and snuffing my nose like that. So probably just remove that, and god damn it. Can I decompress now? No, it's gonna do a thing at the end, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm sure it's gonna be... I mean, those were like happy tears, you know what I mean? I guess you could say. I don't know. It's like happy, sad tears, but... Yeah. And hopefully the scene won't make me cry. Because I can only take bawling like a baby like at least 5 times a day.
昨日は体育の授業があって、久しぶりにみんなでエクストリームスポーツをやったの。
What are you doing, Sachi?
エクストリームスポーツっていうのは、ゆうくんが命名したスポーツの名前で。
Oh God, no.
私が打ったボールをマキちゃんがワンバウンドでキャッチして、二塁に向かって走っていたみちる様に投げつけたの。
Okay, this is sweet. I had a feeling that she would be visiting her, like, more frequently after that, but
そしたら、マキちゃんは肩が弱いからバウンドボールになっちゃったんだけど。
Wow, well, Makina's got those baby arms.
平らな地面でつまずいちゃったみちる様がヘッドスライディングしたところにそのボールが乗っかって見事にアウト。私はその間に一塁へ走ってセーフだったんだけど、みちる様もマキちゃんもすごいよね。
The hospital room is filled with the warm glow of afternoon sunlight. As a gentle breeze blows in through the open window, Sachi chatters on, recounting the recent happenings at Mahama Academy. Unlike before, there's no trace of melancholy in her expression. Of course, that doesn't mean her mother's offering any reply. Even so, her sleeping face looks strangely peaceful. Somehow, it makes me think of a parent affectionately half listening to her daughter's stories while doing housework.
小峰さん、失礼しますね。あら、さっちゃん、今日も来てくれてたのね。
No, she says that without even. I thought she was talking to no, okay, never mind. She just says it like, you know, the one-sided conversation is interrupted by the arrival of a familiar nurse who immediately greets the two of us.
はい、これから検温の時間ですか？その通りなんだけど、すぐに終わるからそのままで大丈夫よ。あ、いえ、ちょうどキリが良かったですから、私たちはここで。そう？それならいいんだけど。はい。
I mean, hey, it's a good point to leave, I guess. Still smiling, Sachi slowly rises from her feet. I follow suit, pushing myself up off my undersized folding chair. Oh, not oversized.
また来るね、お母さん。
As she speaks, Sachi gently squeezes her mother's hand.
それではすみませんが、母のことよろしくお願いします。ええ、さっちゃんも勉強頑張ってね。
She's like, I've been looking after her this whole time.
はい、ありがとうございます。
After exchanging polite little nods with the nurse, we quietly leave the hospital room. You really alright with that?
何がですか？
Oh, wrapping up the visit so quickly?
はい、今日はこれでおしまいです。
Sachi seems to have grasped what I'm getting at, but her reply is strangely casual in tone. Didn't you have more you wanted to talk about?
それはもちろんです。
That could be saved for another time. Why didn't you stay a little longer like the nurse suggested?
あんまり長話をしてお母さんを困らせたくないですから。
What?
私がお母さんに話さなければいけないことはたくさんあります。今までお見舞いに来られなかった間に私が経験したこと、美浜学園でのことやゆうくんとのこと、
Oh, jeez. Don't bring me up. Not...
それを一度にたくさん聞かされるのはお母さんも大変だと思うんです。
I guess you got a point.
だからたくさん病院に通って少しずつお話ししていきたいんです。
That's why I was wondering why she was talking about the extreme sports, because that happened so long ago. There's no guilt or bitterness in Sachi's eyes as she speaks those words. They're the shining eyes of a child talking about a beloved parent. I see. Fine, you've convinced me.
ありがとうございます。
Doesn't she sound like 5 million times more actually happy?
それよりゆうくんの方こそ私との約束を忘れていませんよね。
Oh, crap. Did I? Oh, now that you mention it. Something about reverting to childhood and spending the whole day playing in the park, wasn't it? Aw.
はい。
Oh, my lord.
見てください、ゆうくん。誰もいません。私たちの貸し切りです。
Well, it'd be weird if anyone else was here watching us play in the park. The moment she realizes the playground's empty, Sachi takes off at a gallop, practically floating off the ground with excitement. Today, the two of us are playing in the park where we first met until Sachi's thoroughly satisfied. This is what she chose for her belated birthday
ブ
present.
ランコに鉄棒、シーソーにジャングルジム。
Unfortunately, you can't match my skills anymore.
これは今から日付が変わるまでの時間をフルに使ってもこの公園を満喫しきれないかもしれません。
How are you keeping a straight face right now?
もちろん真面目な話をしています。
Oh my god. As my birthday present to you, I'll accept any one request unconditionally, no matter how spoiled or selfish it may be. From the moment I made that offer, Sachi's been eagerly anticipating this day. I knew the girl never really lost her fundamental love for playing around outside, but it seems all those years of self-denial may have amplified her enthusiasm. You seriously want to go straight through midnight? Oh, in some ways, that might be harder than your average ranger training course.
ゆうくんはどんなわがままでも聞いてくれると言っていましたよね。
I did, which means it's all ogre for me. I meant to say over, but then my brain auto-corrected to ogre. Yeah, that's what I said. but can we try to be a little realistic here? Human beings do have their limits too, you know.
それならその限界までで構いません。さあ、まずはブランコから始めましょう。
Dude, that's what, you know, that's a good place to start. Even as she speaks, Sachi's yanking impatiently on my arm. You're not listening to a word I say, are you? I may be grumbling, but for some mysterious reason, there's a smile on my face. This is how it's been lately. We eat our meals together, we talk about nothing in particular, and end up laughing. Every once in a while, she pulls me around like this. Hey, hackneyed stuff, really. The stuff of, the sort of thing I used to read about in cheap love stories. Maybe the happiness I wanted to help Sachi find was something as simple as that. Even after visiting that workshop, neither Sachi nor I believe that we've come to understand everything our mother and father were thinking. The feelings of two parents cut down by an accident in the middle of searching for their distraught child. That's probably something you can't fully understand until you have a family and children of your own. But there's one thing that's clear. The two of them wanted her to find happiness even greater than her own. In a way, that bittersweet knowledge will be Sachi's punishment from now on. A family, huh? At the rate this relationship is going, the two of us might end up getting married. Maybe even having a children or two on our own. Kind of bizarre in a way. I wouldn't have been capable of imagining such a future just a few short months ago. But right now, it seems completely natural, even obvious. And if Sachi feels the same way, I don't think anything can make me happier. Hey Sachi, I got a suggestion to make if you're willing to listen.
やっぱり公園で遊ぶのを中止するという相談なら受け付けませんよ。
Alright. Yeah, that's not it. What do you think about getting married after we graduate from Ihama? Whoa.
結婚ですか?
Just right out with it. Yeah. Even if I end up quitting my current job somewhere down the line, I'm confident I'll be able to feed the two of us. And I want you with me for the rest of my life, Sachi.
ということは私、今、プロポーズをされているんですよね。
Kinda in a less roundabout way. I guess so.
なるほどです。確かに、結婚すれば、美浜学園を卒業しても、ゆうくんと一緒にいられますし、それはとても魅力的な提案です。
Nodding to herself, Sachi slowly closes her eyes. Guess it's decided then.
いえ、お断りします。
Whoa! Don't say what now? Thrown off balance by this 180-degree reversal from her initial reaction, I do a bit of a double take.
だって、
私
より靴を飛ばせるようになったところをまだ見せてもらっていませんから。
Got him! The mid-afternoon sun blazing down on us as if to insist summer's not over yet. It's thoroughly outshone by a single dazzling smile. That smile belongs to a girl named Komine Sachi, the only child of two people who treasured her above all else, the daughter of two parents who exchanged their ambitions for one simple wish. And today, I'm sure the two of them know that wish has been wholeheartedly inherited. Whoa! Because the woman I love has found a smile so befitting of the name her parents gave her. You see what? Oh my god! We're finished? There's nothing left to do! I mean, I ain't going to extras and showing the proof, because, that means extra censoring. Dude. Did we just finish? Hold on, how long has it been since I last... Hold on, I had this page up, because what... August 21st, 2017 is when I started this series. Oh my lord. It's been a while. Oh my lord. God, what do I talk about? I guess I talk about what I thought my favorite route was, or in the order of which I like them. let's just be real here. I did like all of them, so there wasn't one I didn't enjoy. So this is more like on the rating of which one I enjoyed the most. And I would have to say it goes down. I would probably go. Amine is the top. I enjoyed that one the most. Enjoy being a word. And then it goes Michiru, then Sachi, Yumiko, and Makina. Makina's was the one I liked the least, but I still liked it. Despite her being my most favorite character, but that usually tends to happen. In most games I play, the character that I like, usually I don't end up liking their route as much as the others. And the reason I like Amine so much is because, well, you see what happened? You see what was going on in that fucking route? As well as introducing Kazami Kazuki Occupation Student Mark 1, which I have a feeling is still alive somewhere. I'll find you, Kazuki. I'll find you one day. But we're not moving on to the second game yet. We're moving on to, god damn it, what was it called? Hold on, I'm looking this up. We're doing the Leisure of Grisaia, which people have told me is great, and it also Makina's voice actress. They either got her a new voice actress for this, or her voice actress forgot to do Makina, so she sounds a little differently. Which, you know what? I'll be the judge of that. So yeah, we'll be doing Leisure Grisaia. I don't know how long it is. I don't think it's gonna be that long. I could maybe. I don't know how long it is. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on. Hold on. I don't normally look up anything on while I'm fucking doing anything. What is this? Whoa! It doesn't even tell me a length! God damn it. I can't imagine it be that long, though. I can't imagine. I'm gonna guess, like, maybe max 2 episodes. So, yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll move over to Labyrinth. Which I know for a fact is not as long as the first game. So, there's that going for it. But I don't know if I should do the epilogues that I know it has for all the other routes. Or should I just play the game and then do those routes? Or are those routes already available to you as you jump into the game? I know I have all these answered for me before, but, you know, I forgot. Because it's been so long. Now we're actually moving on, and I finished Fruits of Grisaia. Oh my god. It's just a surreal experience, man. Doing like a year and a half of this series and then having it end when technically it's not even ending. It's just going. It's more like completing the first game. Jesus. Alright, well, I'll just go. So look forward to that. Leisure coming up. And then Labyrinth and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed 100. What the fuck? How many? You know, 137 episodes. Like 30 minutes to an hour and a half long each. And and I see you guys next time. Wait, did I forget something? Did I forget? No, I think I'm good. I'll see you guys next time.